What's up guys, skprime here and welcome to week 3 of the PPFC recap. Before I start, I must inform you all that by week 5 the format of the recaps will be changing since I will be on a road trip, but that won't change the uploading of the recap. Now that's out of the way, let's see what our coaches were up to this week. Starting off the week again, we have the Crazy Shoulders going against the Chimps. JD started off with Miracle with set up a baton pass, but this was thwarted by a wrong prediction of getting greedy and not baton passing in time. And so Chimp was already set with Mega Gallade, so Chimp swept, taking a 6-0. Now it's time for the Texas Torcats versus the Augusta Agarons. So, it was another 6-0 this week, with 43 making the right plays in the battle, knowing that JT couldn't do much against the combo of Celesteela and Galarian the Slowking. And so 43 takes the win, disgustingly taking the lead of week 3 with 14 points in the trash division. So, before I get to this match, let me tell you about our sponsor, Sucker Punch! So, do you have predictionitis? Do you feel that your opponent will attack you? Well, you can always use Sucker Punch to give you the boost and edge against your opponent. We have over 100 positive reviews for this product, and if you get it now, you can get a guaranteed prediction against an opponent. Now back to the video at hand. We got the Hudson Valley Hydreigons versus the Ontario Oshawats. This was the closest match for the Ontario Oshawats, and he might have won if it wasn't for the meddling accuracy of Focus Blast. But offside that, at the big moment of this battle was a straight Sucker Punch from Golem, taking out Mega Blastoise. But of course, Baguette of the Ontario Oshawats lost once again. Next are the Rockland Rockruffs versus the Washington Wishy-Washies. This was uneventful, but I'll try to milk what I can. So, E-Dog of the Rockland Rockruffs started off well with a low kick to Aurorus, taking it out. Both tried many times to set up a sweep check, but both failed. E-Dog then got the upper hand and took the match with a bit of a struggle, but by the end won with ease. Penny, the witch, is back from her bye week. So it's the Transylvania Sylveons versus the Arkansas RK9s. So this battle was all about wit, but Penny had much more of it. I would love to say that she was cruel in this battle, but she played good with making predictable reads and switches to get onto Ball Flash, so Penny takes the win with ease. Now, it is time for the most confusing player versus the worst player within the league, and that are the Yonker Yampers versus the Miami Marowaks. So, this has been the slowest Zippy has played this season, but for him, it was worth it for taking the win easily and cleanly. So, we have learned today that it is true that the turtle always wins the race at the end. Snow is on the horizon with the Minneapolis Metagross versus the Nebraska Necrozmas. And so far, J-Roar's MVP of his team is a fucking snowflake. So the match started with both getting rocks up in the first 5 turns, and then Tifa gets frozen by Freeze Dry by Cryogonal. J-Roar then later goes into Blaziken which is running a standard Ubers set that later baton passes onto Diagonal, sweeping T-Fox's team. Now we have the Wyoming Wynauts versus the Tokyo Tyrannotars, and this may have been the best match of the week. Zidane and PT played excellently, and by the end, Zidane had PT on the ropes, but PT made Azumarill Sap Sipper instead of huge power, giving wonderful squish potential, and he used it well to keep Zidane on his toes. And so, PT took the win valiantly. Our next match is against the Sacramento City Sandalors and the Portland Pan Chimps. The beginning of the match was uneventful, with TJ taking the lead with ease, but by the end there is a tiny bit of hope for Stom. Stom has Zorak left. He fought as hard as he could, and his luck gifted him with getting a burn on Mega Scizor, making it not kill. But since Zorak was at low health, TJ was able to finish off with Infestation. Now it's time for the Birmingham BHMs versus the Louisville Chonks. Now I am a person who believes the first turn of a match can dictate the direction of a match, and this is true. On the mill got shuckled down to Sturdy with a Vicious Rend, and then Toasted went for Toxic. It missed. But did it matter that much? In the long run, no, because Deep Pulse from Salazzle still killed. But it hurt Toasted's confidence for the battle, and so the battle went on, and on the mill showing that he is running offensive stall. And then, by the end of it, was a 1v1 with Thundurus versus Porygon 2. Toasted gets the paralysis with Thunderbolt, and the two trades Thunderbolt and Tri-Attacks. But Tri-Attack was doing more, so Toasted had to hope that at least 2 paralysis turns. This did not happen. Taunt wore off and Toasted was burned, and so Millie was able to recover and Toasted was defeated. Do I need to say anything for this match? Well, I guess it's the Fondling Phalanx versus the Lumio City Luxrays. Mac got his third 6-0 in a row, and we all wonder, will his streak be defeated? In this battle, Mac used all of his team and was trying to keep his streak up, and Dill tried to end the 6-0s, but failed. So, this was an easy battle for Sean. We got the Yonker Grambles versus the Detroit Diggers Bees. This was the last match of the week and was a scheduling nightmare, since both of them were busy people out in the real world. But Sean won with a tad bit of sweat on his brow, but he made great plays to get on top of David to win the match. Now I hope that you have enjoyed. This was week 3 of the PPFC recap, and to stress that next week will be normal for its format, but the week after that, the format is going to change. I'm not going to say what the change is and how the format's going to be. That's a surprise for all of you. So I hope I'll see you guys next week for week 4 of the recap, and I will see you guys again later. So, bye!